Why embrace the Equitable Inversion Partnership Program? Firstly, let's take a look at our current stark reality. Our oceans, once abundant, now teeter on the edge of collapse. The livelihoods of inshore fishermen and fisherwomen globally hang in the balance. With a grim reality. Average fishing wages in 36 to 67% of countries likely fall below the minimum living wage. Furthermore, even if all fisheries in every country were perfectly managed to achieve their maximum sustainable yield, a common sustainability target. Average incomes of fishers in up to 49 countries, representing 70% of fishers worldwide, would still not meet minimum living wages. Inshore fishers provide 40% of global seafood protein annually, so how is it possible that we find ourselves in this inequitable position, with our stocks and oceans on the brink of collapse? Traditionally, inshore fishing communities embraced the B2B and authoritarian models for a sustainable future. Trust was placed in governments, conservation organizations, and sustainable certifications. However, this myriad of sustainable guidance raised a critical question. Did it truly benefit inshore fishers, or simply carve out a separate industry within our industry, without a cost-benefit analysis for all stakeholders? In the intricate web of commerce, where the authoritarian and B2B model was meant to create shared value, a disheartening reality unfolds. Fishers find themselves economically marginalized while questioning the promises of a system that was meant to provide an equitable and sustainable ecological future for all. Paradoxically, those entrusted with the guardianship of our oceans find themselves caught in a system that strains the very ecosystem they aim to protect. Unsustainable practices driven by economic pressures have ecological consequences that ripple through generations. On the other end of the B2B spectrum, consumers face their economic struggle. The unrelenting perception that groceries are too expensive forces difficult choices. The consequences are tangible: reduced access to quality proteins, compromised health, and an unsustainable economic burden. As shared value erodes, both fishers and consumers are marginalized by the B2B model. Without an equitable future, a sustainable ecological future will not be realized. As our oceans approach a tipping point, the global fisher community faces a crucial question. With whom do we entrust our economic and ecological futures? Decades of blind trust have failed us. Now, we must decide. Do we persist with failing systems? Or forge a new roadmap for a sustainable, equitable, and ecological future? The time for action is now. As our ocean's guardians, let's navigate the turbulent waters ahead, towards an equitable and sustainable ecological future where our oceans thrive, our communities flourish, and the legacy we leave behind is one of shared value for the betterment of all.